What are the legal aspects of metaverse ownership? Have you ever wondered what it really means to own something in the metaverse? The concept of ownership in these virtual spaces is quite different from what we know in the physical world. Let's break down the legal aspects of metaverse ownership to give you a clearer picture. First off, ownership in the metaverse often involves licenses rather than traditional property rights. When you buy virtual land or digital items, you typically receive a license to use them. This means you don't own the asset outright. Instead, your rights are governed by the terms set by the platform you are using. If the platform changes its rules or goes out of business, you could lose access to your digital assets. Next, intellectual property law plays a big role in the metaverse. Digital assets like virtual art or branded items can be protected by copyright, trademark, or patent laws. For instance, if someone uses your digital art without permission, it could lead to legal disputes. The challenge here is that digital items can be easily copied or modified, making it hard to enforce these laws effectively. Now, let's talk about licensing versus ownership. Most assets in the metaverse are licensed, which means you have limited rights to use them. This raises questions about how easily you can transfer these assets or if you can keep them permanently. Unlike physical property, the rights to digital assets can be revoked by the platform, leaving users vulnerable. Blockchain technology and smart contracts are often used to establish ownership in the metaverse. Non-fungible tokens are a prime example of this. They certify uniqueness and ownership on a blockchain. However, just because you have a token does not mean you have legal ownership under current laws. Smart contracts can automate agreements, but they may face legal hurdles regarding how they are interpreted and enforced. Jurisdiction is another tricky issue. The metaverse is global and decentralized, making it hard to determine which country's laws apply in case of disputes. Different regions have different rules regarding digital assets, consumer protection, and data privacy. This inconsistency can create confusion for users and businesses operating in the metaverse. Consumer protection is also a significant concern. Users are at risk of identity theft and data privacy issues. Existing laws like the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union and the California Consumer Privacy Act apply, but enforcing them can be complicated due to the international nature of the metaverse. Lastly, owning virtual real estate raises questions about how these assets are classified. Are they digital assets or securities? This classification affects taxation and financing. As more investors enter the space, clearer legal standards are needed to guide transactions and protect user rights. In the end, understanding the legal aspects of metaverse ownership is essential for anyone looking to navigate this new digital frontier. The combination of licensing agreements, intellectual property laws, and emerging regulations shapes how we interact with virtual assets.